qualifiers in our final series of the North American qualifiers. I'm the Eternal J. I am taking you through this final series, which has entered its second map, Nuke, with EnVy being up 1 on their map pick of Inferno. In case you missed it, go back and watch that VOD because it was effing amazing for all intents and purposes. But Nuke was the pick of the boys over on Singularity. And the end result, with the way how close these maps have been, it could be a 2-0, or it could be a 2-1. I certainly am a believer of the idea that Mirage, our final map of the series, will be played out as Singularity start off on a CT site to take out EnVy, kicking things off here for the pistol round. First player down. As Quick rushes out towards the secret position for the EnVy side. They do gain outside control and get down towards the B bomb site. The bomb punch should be secured here in observation. Fugly will go. 2 players are here to respond. Sheikh Zula here. Floppy towards the squeaky door, however. Kicks out Som as they make their way up through the vent rooms. Fugly takes out Floppy. 1 kill back for EnVy at long last. 4-on-3 situation as Singularity maintain their control. Here on the bomb site, 3 players up through heaven. Hydrex getting caught off guard all the same. Shots on shots, Sonic takes down Sheikh Zula. 3v3 scenario. Fugly swinging back in, gets a headshot on OC. And the last man left alive is Hydrex on 6 HP. Back in through lobby. Smokes up. And facing in good headshot on Fugly. It's going to be clinical as anything. If he loses even one aim, it's going to be the end of him in this round. Catches Sonic off guard, looking for Android. Defuse kit not on him. Gets that headshot though. 3k around the corner. Sonic stalling for time. He knows exactly what to do. Fall back over to Squeaky. Keeps Hydrex chasing him. And Hydrex will go down to the 3k as Sonic. Another great multi-frag round from him. EnVy will take the pistol. SMGs on the buy up here for Singularity on the force buy. Outside control quickly established by EnVy as Nifty holds on to the vent room control. Molotov's down to try and force CTs away, but no one is here towards the lower halls. EnVy again, easy access to the outside, easy access to secret. Burst their way in through the double doors. Smokes in from Sonic, Molotov's down for him. And Som makes his way out and over. Molotov's down, spotting out Sheikh Zula, just barely getting away alive with the SMG picking in from OC. Takes out Sonic, drops that bomb, looks in for the second frag. Tries to turn back the spray to the third, but Android gets 2 kills of his own right. Fugly coming in with the backstab. It's Hydrex with 1 and 2, and Ryan with 1 of his own right. And there we go, first back on the board for Singularity as EnVy do get dismantled this time. Force buy back from EnVy. Ooh, nades on Nifty and Sonic. Nifty taking the brunt of that damage. Nades, standard damage. Deagle's in. Sonic will get boosted up here towards the red box. Try looking for someone towards the outside. OC's ready for it. Transfers his crosshair over towards Sonic and sprays him down. 2 HP though, he's going to get dinked up. The team side player that faces with damage done to Nifty again. It seems like the force buyer should get dismantled by Singularity here in the early part of the return. Fugly, Android. Flashbangs in from him. Mac 10. Make his way in, spot out Hydrex, take him down. UMP burst in from Rhino, deals with his backup, and Android also going to fall to Floppy as he gets 2 kills of his own right. And there you go. full eco will be forced out by the T side at long last. Singularity certainly will be feeling that right now. Nades in, Nifty, Fugly out and about. Android gets that first kill though. The Glocks burst in, take 2 frags, traded back by 1. Android looking for the triple kill. He damaged up OC to 41 points of health. The Glocks doing all this damage, and eventually OC will deal with the man. Bomb still dropped out to the vents area though, as Fugly gets out 1 player. They haven't been able to account for him. Floppy will trade. Sonic now with an AUG towards the outside. Bomb dropped in vents. If he wanted to go back out towards outside and go into the... Oh, sorry, not on vents, excuse me. It's actually on the bomb side itself, so scratch that. I thought for a second that there was no one from the CT side down in the vents area and the bomb was dropped on the vent dive. Kind of looks like it from this angle, but not quite, apparently. I'm a little bit wrong. My depth perception is not great at 4:30 in the morning. I mean, it's not great in general, but I digress. 50 seconds on the clock. Sonic in towards Ram, does catch Floppy off guard. 1v1 with Sheikh Zula. Last man left towards decontamination. The door is shut, and Sonic now has eyes and vision on the bomb. Shake's going to wait. As soon as he picks up this bomb, as soon as he makes his way in for the plant, he's going to make a lot of noise. So Shake picks up, sprays on through, takes it down. 2 kills to his name. And a lot of damage done at 2 Singularity. So eco round is going to be effective from EnVy. Can't get a bomb plant, but certainly damage will be done to the CT side line. And a technical pause called already. Oh boy. Quickly, that tech pause will be over, so get right back into the map up here. Into the rifle round, it seems. Augs in, AKs, Krieg, AWP for OC. Incendiaries, nades, Floppy straight in. He burns 2 players alive with the utility alone. Singularity decimating EnVy on the initial aggressive faces. Nifty will try recover, try look for Floppy on top of the hut. Will spray down, take him back 2 for 1 trade and goes straight into the vent dive. The bomb is on his back. He's joined by Sonic as well. The Krieg in and everything. And should secure this bomb plant eventually. Still creeping around the halls, making sure that no one here from the CT side is able to respond to it, but I don't think there is anybody here. No, no one. Closest players are in ramp room, and that is about it. Sonic and Nifty face up and in. Burst from Hydrex takes out Som for another kill. Favored Singularity. So a 4 versus 2 retake for Nifty and Sonic to fend off. This is going to be difficult. Decontamination shut. Sonic will try to keep his eyes on towards it. It's information gained by the T side line. Nifty with 1 kill to his name already. Only 1 found by the T side thus far, and Singularity will take their time getting into this. Smoke down towards observation, and Sonic with a face up. 3 players lined up, damage done, and now Nifty's bought a decent chance, but 5 points of health. It's Ryan that bursts on through and takes him down, and in the end, it will not come through for the T side. The defuse will be stuck by Ryan, and there you go. I mean, a bit of an awkward setup there. So it really kind of relied on Sonic facing in over to the doors and getting all 3 of those kills. So it was a big risk and a big gamble play from Singularity. Oh, from EnVy, I should say, excuse me. SNG obviously took that kill. Took the last man in the back. Smokes in, nades up, Ryan out and about towards red box. Smokes go in, Nifty first contact, and Ryan first kill. Of course, his pistol's on the half bias. I'm expecting this to be a simple affair again for Singularity's rifles. Android, Som, Sonic flashes over and the nades in against them will do a little bit of damage. Damage done to OC, spray through from Ryan, takes down Som, back for the 2-for-1, 3-for-1 on Android as he faces all the same in Singularity, dominating thus far here in this map up. Space in Sonic, Fugly last man, also out towards the trophy entrance. Ryan will get him down, 4 kills to his name, 5th on the board for Singularity. Not being surprisingly strong for these guys as well, you know. It's kind of cool seeing them play this so many times across many different levels and have, you know, varying levels of success, you know, against the players and teams in the Tier 2 region, and also some close maps against some of the biggest worlds like MRBR and Furia. And for EnVy, they're going to feel that hurt since they haven't got a lot of practice on this map. The way that this is going, again, it could look like Singularity take us to a 3rd map. Nifty, Som, Sonic, all 3 players outside. Out of control. Som and Nifty in particular. Molotov's in, flashes over. Their way downstairs into the secret area. Flush. Wrong team, Jay. Wrong team. Fugly, top of the boost spot, down over to the main entrance of the roof of it. As eventually Ryan does catch off Sonic, takes him down, opens things up for the CTs, and burst taps on towards Fugly, gets the spray of the triple kill. Quadra almost found, he takes damage and Nifty does trade it back, but this lone man, a 3-for-1 trade, his sacrifice is noble, and it probably will get Singularity a 6-to-1 of the EnVy side. He wrap back in, do make their way in towards lobby. Spraying from Floppy, 2 kills to his name. And there it is, 6-to-1. The Eagles, CZs, PG50s here on the halfway round. Once again, quick play coming out from EnVy and Fugly sprayed out. Hydrex gets Sonic. 5-on-3, 5-on-2, 5-on-1. Som last man standing. All 5 should stay alive. Not quite, there you go. Nice and easy. Singularity. Well, I mean, compare that to where the first map went. I mean, okay, fine. In fairness, the first map was pretty one-sided for EnVy to kick things off on their CT side, so maybe this is just repeating history right now on this second map of the series. But it does worry me because this could also end up going to a 3rd, and again, it's late here. Very late. I mean, I'm not too fussed because it will be a great series of Counter-Strike. OC and Ryan kick things off. Up in, Krieg out. 5-on-3, taps on taps from Android. Som and Sonic exit out through the squeaky door. Android expecting Hydrex to come in towards vent rooms. He still gets the kill, and Sonic traded back. Last man standing here on the A-bomb site. Floppy gets his 2. Singularity, again. Looking insane, looking great, looking perfect so far, you know. Again, I'm not sure whether to put this down to the fact that it's just the CT side is strong or whether EnVy is just so weak on this map. And again, their history is very, very limited. They've tried to avoid this as much as is possible. Had some results against Lazarus and Party Astronauts in the closed qualifiers earlier during the bracket, but their performances against better teams like Ghost and Furia and Team 1 have been pretty middling. In fact, the Lazarus result was 16-11, so it, you know, almost tipped to the favour of their opponents. Smokes in, Molotovs down, nades at the ready. So here they go. Floppy, spray on 2 players, takes them both. Looking for the triple frag. OC turns it back around, and the 2 versus 3. Nades back from Hydrex, though, deals with him, and the last man standing is Fugly. 1v3. And again, Singularity, although they do lose control for a couple moments during that push. Smokes back, flashes over. "40 seconds on the clock. No bomb control. I think that's been dropped out in the lobby. Can he get bomb control, or is that in CT control? Actually, looks like it's on the bomb site itself, so yeah. Yeah, it's on the bomb site. Fugly, spotted and sprayed, does take Hydrex. That's as far as it goes. EnVy with the Kevlar, the helmets. Deagle sees ends on another half by round. EnVy look on to ramp room push for the T side. The Eagles in, OC gets Android, kicks things off for the CT forces. 1 player back behind the box, and Shake Zero is ready for his opportunity here. We'll actually let them all cross. And does drop the bomb eventually, looks back in with the second man, take him down, Nifty and Som. Now just Nifty alone on the bomb sites. 1v5. And there you go. 4 kills for Shake. I don't even know what else to say at this point. It's just easy right now for Singularity. It's so easy for the CTs. And again, it's such a contrast to the way things went down in the first map. It was back and forth almost from the word go. And yeah, EnVy did have a 10-5 half. They did have a very confident showing with several rounds going their way. But it was like bursts of 4. This is a burst of 10 in a row for Singularity. Oh, and look at Som's numbers as well. Jesus. Nifty opens things up here with the AWP. Hydrex turns right back in on towards him. No deals the damage. Takes him down. Now watches on from the secret control. Gets a spray back on Android. After that smoke blooms. Kill will come forward. Spray back in for Som all the same. Deals with Shake Zula. 3 versus 3 scenario. 2 HP down on Sonic. HP advantage for Singularity. EnVy still trying to work in and trying to get some sort of control out for this one. Sonic with the bomb on his back. Still taking first phase on 2 HP. Why? Well, that's why he gets the headshot on Floppy. It doesn't matter. Drops back in, gets the bomb plot down. 3v2 scenario. EnVy. Control and Dominion over power above Singularity. I mean, all 5 players are on $10,000 plus at this stage. Probably should be able to go for the retake without any major economical deficit here for the CT side for the rest of the half. Sprayman Sonic takes him down, looks in for OC. 3 kills to his name, 2 HP. And once again, Sonic just stands up and performs for EnVy. 11 kills in this half. Feels like this scoreline from his team is not even doing it justice. Three buys, of course, coming for Singularity. It'll be Floppy with the first frag. Android there to trade it. Ryan keeps control for the CT side. Spray back in for Android. Gets Hydrex traded back by Ryan. All the same. 3v2 scenario. Sonic tagged up a little bit. So Singularity maintain control. It's Som. Caught off guard out here towards the trophy room. Shake Zula a little bit aggressive, and it pays off for him. Bomb on the back of Sonic. And I mean, he's got 3 kill rounds before. Clutch up. Not going to happen. Spraying from Ryan takes him out. Tactical pause coming in for EnVy because they had a nice round there, and then it just got shut down again by Singularity. I mean, again, look at those numbers. It feels like the only player that's really performing for EnVy is just Sonic. Just reading the chat saying the sim meme. I love that. That's great. Molotovs nades in from Floppy. What he used to dismantle EnVy in a prior round. Standard utility setup right now for the CT forces of Singularity. See Nifty go right back downstairs. Take control for EnVy in secret. They've been allowed secret control for basically throughout this entire half thus far. OC rotates in alongside Shake Zula. Orp ready for the face-up. They are expecting the B-site control, expecting the B-site hit. Floppy is watching for vent room area. Nades in. Damage done to Som. 54 points of health. 60 seconds on the clock. Open things up. Smokes down from Fugly. Flashbangs in, no smoke to allow the bomb plant to come in pretty easy and clean. It will still get to the bomb site though. Check out the rafters. Look on towards the ramp room, and we'll eventually get the bomb plant down. Over to the old toxic area. Five v 5 retake. Singularity still have the automatic weapons. Flashes, Molotovs in. Further facing coming in from the CT forces. Nifty still here towards decontamination, watching out for Hydrex, trying to catch off an opening kill, and indeed he will be able to do so. But the wrap back coming in from OC here towards the vent room. Kills come out, and overall the trades work out to the favor of no one. 2v2 now as Ryan doubles up, keeps the trades going. Android taps on taps to the headshot, and the defuse being done by Floppy. Crossfire by both of the T-side players remaining will be able to get the third for EnVy, just holding control, just denying the defuse, and just keeping things as even as they can get them here, because it has still been a runaway half for Singularity. Burst in from Ryan will start things off on the right foot again. Sonic down. Flashes in. Singularity still looking for their 12-3 CT half. Shades of the old versions of Nuke, when that was all but the commonality for the CT side. As 3 players work on outside over to Secret. Ryan with the AUG watching on towards outside with Floppy up here. Flashbang facing, and he looks on to Secret cross. It's Nifty and Android playing together. OC all up to play for here. What can he find? He can find anything. Well, the bomb planter is one thing to find, and he'll land that shot directly on the first face. 5v3 scenario. Singularity still keeping their hold of the A bomb site as well, making sure that no wraparounds come in. No funny business from EnVy on the rotates. Ooh, but Som does catch Hydra for a straight duel. Nifty on towards Ryan. We're back at evens again, and the hit coming in towards the A bomb site. Floppy's ready for the first face around the corner. Drops that bomb for a second time in his round. Second face on Fugly. Will be able to get the 2K. Wrap around on Nifty as he extends even further out, and all of EnVy thought he was in the last place he was at before. Reposition. Only a slight reposition as well from every single kill coming in on that triple, but it works enough. 12-3, favour to the CT side. Again, a dominant half from Singularity. More so dominant than EnVy's CT side on the first map. And I mean, if we are going to a third map, at least this second one is quick. We are technically supposed to be done by this point. All the matches were scheduled to be done by, well, what for me is 5 AM for what I think is about 12 on the East Coast. I don't know. Anyway. First shot for Sonic kicks things off for EnVy. Shakes Zula down. Quick hit out towards the A bomb site. Ryan trying to hold out control. Look for Nifty down here with a knife coming quickly towards the player on the bomb site. 3 versus 3. The bomb can get secured here. The plant should go down. Singularity hold their own as they fight through the vents. Actually, Hydrex. Oh, shot on against his teammate of Ryan. Hydrex is committed towards the upper bomb site. He's got to get this plant down eventually. They've lost the man advantage for the T-side line. Som 44 HP. Tapped up. Block shot for 2 versus 2. Android 38 points of health from Fugly. Tapping in out towards the main area. Going to keep him suppressed out towards the squeaky area. He takes down OC and Hydrex, last man standing. Bomb on his back. 60 seconds to work with, and he has got a bit of lobby control. Can go back down through the ramp. And he will do just that. Plant open for Dark. Double doors also opened up. He'll try and hide behind them. He hear those footsteps as well as they're coming into decontamination. Open plant, headshot, Android, 2 kills found by Hydrex, and a 1 versus 1. Fugly still with the defuse kit, and a smoke also picked up. Down the stick the whole 5 seconds. He's not even going to unface it. Hydrex going to peek right now and tap on towards Fugly. He's still got the whole thing sticked. He's going to sneak it in for EnVy. Pistol victory for the CT side. Not even through control. It's just a sneaky defuse, a ninja defuse. Smoke's in, Fugly here, backed up towards the outside position. Smoke on towards the garage area. Across the force bite into the T-side forces. 2 for 1 trade towards the outside as Shakespeare does get something back to 3 versus 3, excuse me. 2 for 2 trade is what I should be saying. Scout picked up in favor of the SMG. Krieg picked up in favor of the Scout. Singularity, actually, but at this stage, they actually technically have the better buy against EnVy. Rifles versus SMGs, and now bomb control, site control, and a plant down for the retake coming in. No defuse kit either for EnVy, so this actually could get quite difficult. Android does line up 2, but in the end, Floppy trades it back. Nifty comes in with a frag of his own. Oh, Hydrex trades him, and Som, last man, out to lobby. 1v2. And again, no defuse kit. He's got to find his kills uber quick, stick the full 10 seconds. Does get Floppy down. That's something found, but now facing in against Hydrex right to the outside. He knows that he's baited enough time at this stage. And Som trying to find everything he can, but no chance of this one. Grab the Galil, run for the hills. And Singularity do strike back. 3's in on 4, Mac 10 in for Ryan with SMGs, CZs, P250s and Galils. EnVy play quick into the ramp room. Look at how fast Nifty's going straight into the corner of the trophy room. That's all he can establish. Fugly comes in towards Hot, takes out one, traded back by OC, and Nifty also dealt with by Ryan. But Sonic faces back for the 3 versus 3. Android and Som come in with kills of their own right, and the aggression from EnVy might just work out and stop Singularity from grinding their way up to map point. Shake onto the bomb site. SMG versus Krieg, and the Krieg wins out at least one duel, but he's got to get 2 more. $60 seconds left on the clock. Android, ready for the face, ready for the kill. And EnVy again, a forced by a rush back in against Singularity, and Singularity just not knowing what to make of it. Decimated towards lobby. Force by back with the pistols here for the T side. Vendai from Shaky gets downstairs. That's massive. 4 T side players here with the ball on their back, and unfortunately not quite massive from them. 3 kills for Fugly. And Shake demoed out by a nade. There you go. Maybe it is just the CT side edits of Nuke. EnVy still on track to make the 2-0 work out for them. Grind to hell, retribution for the CT forces. AUG's on 3, Krieg's in on 2, P250s, Glocks and everything for the rest of Singularity. Double flash in for Floppy and Shake. He's make face, make haste. On towards the outside control, quickly out here towards taking out the first player here towards the big box, supported out here by Sonic here on the Heaven area. Easy as that, taps on, taps, bursts on through. And a 7th for EnVy, and again the anti-eco dealt with quite easily by the CT forces. 3 rounds lost bonus now, kicking around for Singularity. Krieg's in on all 5 players. They seem to love these scopes. And again, it's quite surprising because even after the AUG and SG sort of buff, I guess you can call it in terms of the pricing. Price nerf, let's call it a price nerf. That Krieg was never quite as popular as the AUG. The AK always had dominance for the T side, so. SNG. Take a lot out for this one. Nades in against them. CTs have Shake deal with towards outside, but not a lot of outside control coming in. Eventually Nifty takes out 2 players quickly down. OC trades back and Som ready for Floppy, deals with him for the 3-for-1. OC still fragging away. Only man here getting kills for the T sideline. Now Shake Zulu gonna get spotted. Fugly in the backstab. 2 frags found. Nice and easy for EnVy. Once again, the defensive just holds so efficiently. And now Singularity will take their first tactical of Nuke. Had no need to do so up to this point because, you know, truly they were in a very good position. They were absolutely dominant in that first half, and now Total opposite, it feels like. Singularity, 4 rounds to the half buy. Max loss bonus in the next round should leave 13-9, and EnVy have come back on the comeuppance here. They're going to burst in, try to get a bomb plan out for this round, so cash injection at least covered, and actually Som does go down. OC looking for an X-Man. Floppy does trade back on the likes of Nifty, who does get that 1 kill. The bomb can get picked up. Floppy now has a Krieg and an AUG on Ryan to work with. He'll still burn, and Fugly will get spotted out. Burst onto the headshot, and now the backstab coming in from the T side. Actually, this could still work out for Singularity. They could still win this round right here. Krieg in, Floppy takes out Android, looks for his 4K. It carries up Singularity to the 14th round of the T-side board. EnVy not quite expecting that heavy aggression. It will work well for Singularity. Still 2 away from winning this map. EnVy, however, grinded, and again, they are within touching distance of the Singularity lead. 6 rounds separate the 2 teams. Incendiaries down towards Grill, the T-side face up and over. Android on towards the trophy room, and Som up in the rafters. No one checked this. Singularity will trade back 2 for 1. CT's coming in towards the main face. 3 alive left. The bomb plant can't get the knife, but Shake will get traded, and Hydrex is extremely low. 3 on 3 scenario. Sonic will make his way inland. Spray blind. Completely blind off by flashbangs and smokes, and still trying to find some sort of way to work in here. Even Stevens on the man advantage. OC going to burn alive. Andrew going to round this corner. 1 shot leads against Hydrex, but he still whiffs out the chance. The headshot comes in for the Krieg, and Floppy ready towards the main area as the smokes start to fade. Sonic trying to cross, burst on spray, does not take him down, and in the end he'll get out of dodge. Singularity will get their 15th, will get their map point here for Nuke. EnVy, 7 rounds to overtime. Both teams coming in with rifles. Floppy going to lead the charge out here against Android. Close range to the SMD. What can he get done? Not a whole lot, apparently. So rotations will come in quick from Nifty, trying to readjust here against the Singularity side. Molotov's in from observation, trying to catch a Floppy will spray the first man, but Ryan trades back for the 4 versus 3. Flashes over. 3 flashes back from EnVy as they make their way up and inwards. Som Fugly next up here with the smokes and flashbangs again, coming back in for the T side line, trying to try and keep EnVy suppressed here towards the B tunnels. They know that they're all here. Sonic, Fugly, Som trying to find some sort of angle to work with. All 3 players piled in, and Ryan so ready for this spray. Up does get taken out. Fugly last man standing as Hydrex gets the trades, and he gets the final spray. 3 kills to his name. 16-8 for Singularity. We are going to a third.